Good morning, the boxing world. This is Derek Papi Rolon at Strictly Boxing. All right, now we're getting close to, in my opinion, what's turning into the biggest fight of 2023. We've been blessed with a lot of good fights this year. We have a lot of the females fights. We have a lot of fights coming on. And we thought the Spence Crawford was going to be a really big one, the biggest one in the century. It didn't turn out that way. And in my opinion, Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis is turning into the biggest fight in 2023. You know, I give predictions, but when I predictions, I go all kinds of ways, man. And I don't know, man. My heart reach in my bet sometime, and so don't take my advice on who you want to bet on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some pros and cons about each of the participants, each of the champions that's going to be fighting, and then you make a decision on your own. Don't bet because Derek Pop Roland said he thinks that Devin Haney is going to win, or he thinks that Regis Prograis is going to. Because I don't know, man. You know, it's been a while since I was able to pick a good one, man. Because boxing is like that, and that's what I love about it. Boxing is unpredictable, and that's what makes the fight good. The fight is good because you can't pick who you think gonna win. If you can just pick a fight all the time, then the guy that's you're picking is not fighting anybody up to the standards. That's my opinion. He's not fighting nobody that's giving him a chance, because boxing is the sport where you never know. You just never know. Now, Devin Haney, he's in another weight class. He moved up. He looks bigger. He looks stronger. You know, so what I did, right, to try to get my predictions more up the part, you know, I spent a lot of time this weekend. I watched a lot of Devin Haney fights. I watched a lot of Regis Prograis fights. No doubt Devin Haney is the better fighter. He's the better boxer. He's sharper, ring generalship. He moves around the ring. He's good. He's very good. I still think, though, that fight with Lomachenko could have went either way. Lomachenko hit him with some good combinations, some good shots. But one thing he did do that he's going to have to carry over to the Regis Prograis fight if he's going to beat Regis Prograis. Now, a lot of people think that because of Ryan Garcia stopping his opponent, with Tank stopping his opponent, that Devin Haney is going to have to be impressive to hold his standards right now. He's going to not only just win the fight, he's going to have to stop Regis Prograis. He's going to have to really beat him bad in order to hold his status as one of the pound for pound, or the number one right now, or the face of boxing, whatever, you know, we say he is. You're not going to be able to hold that status and run around the ring and get a weak decision or a fight that could have went either way. You're not going to get that. So here's what I think he did in the Lomachenko fight. He went to the body. He went to the body. He focused a lot of shots on the body. I think that gave him the edge with that fight, because Lomachenko was getting stronger and stronger throughout the fight, but them body shots was taking his toll, and he couldn't really be as powerful or as strong as he would have been coming down the 11th, the 12th round, 10th, 11th, 12th round, because Loma was coming on. But them body shots, I think, played a part. I think Devin Haney's camp got him going down to the body now, because he thinks that he's going to knock out Regis Prograis, and Regis Prograis got a good chin. So he's not going to be, you know, most fighters, you know, that got them real good chins, you got to go down to the body. That's my opinion. What I think that Devin Haney's going to have to do is going to get to the body. Now, here's the problem with going to the body, though. You take risk. And you take risk on getting caught, you know. And so if he takes the shots that he took against Lomachenko from Regis Prograis, he will get knocked out. Devin Haney will get knocked out if he gets hit with the shots that Lomachenko hit him with. That's it. But he's a good boxer. If Devin Haney continues to box on the outside, work down to the body, put the combinations together, he could probably beat Regis pretty easily. Because, you know, Regis is a tough, strong fighter. Now, what I think Regis Prograis needs to do now, I think he needs to not load up, not look for the knockout. I watched a lot of his fights, and he's not one of the ones. If you look at my previous videos, I talked about the right-handed southpaw. Now, the right-handed southpaw, he got a little advantage. I think it's a secret weapon. He got the good jab and a good hook. But I think Regis is a real southpaw. His power is in his left hand. And what I've seen in his fights that he wasn't doing is coming back with the right hook. But I think if he stopped relying on knocking him out with the big left hand, but put in the combination to come back with that left hook, he'll have more of a chance of catching up with Devin Haney. Devin Haney and I think it's a good thing to say about Devin Haney that he takes those risks. Like, he want to fight. He's not going to run like my man Shakur did. Shakur realized, the dude hit too hard, but he was hurt. It came out. He had a left hand that was hurt. Doctor told Shakur not to fight. Shakur fought anyway. So we're going to leave that alone about Shakur not putting up a good fight. Here's the difference, though. Here's the difference. Devin Haney is going to take a chance. He's not going to just be into, let me slip and move and get out the way. He's not as sharp as Shakur doing that anyway. But he's a good fighter. He's a good boxer. Now, it's going to be a big fight, man. It's going back and forth. Now, can Devin Haney go 12 rounds without getting hit with one of the power shots from Regis? Regis kind of convinced me a lot, man, that he's in this thing for real. Like, his interviews I've been watching, Regis Prograis, man, he seems like a dude that's, look, I'm bringing it. I come from the hood. I'm giving you everything I got. I'm going to die for this. I see his energy. I feel his commitment in this thing right here. So it's not going to be an easy fight. And this is what I think is making it one of the biggest fights that we've seen in a long time. And I didn't see this coming. I didn't see that this was going to be that kind of fight. But Haney talking and Prograis talking, and the fight is becoming big. The fight, I think, is going to come down to who won it the most, who's in the best condition, and who prepared the best. Now, we seen Devin Haney get rocked. We saw him get rocked. He stood up. We saw his legs wiggle a little bit in some of his fights. Well, I've seen him this weekend. So he take him and he come back from him. So that's a good thing. Even Lomo had him shook up a few times, but he was able to shook it off, and that's what fighting is. I don't know about seeing Regis catch any power shots where he got hurt and was able to overcome that. I haven't seen that yet. But I saw him take some really good shots. He got a serious chin. He took some good shots. I didn't see him get rocked, and he kept coming. So he's strong. He's a strong fighter. Devin Haney still look bigger than him, even though Devin Haney is moving up to a different weight class, and Regis has been there for a minute. Devin looks bigger to me. I mean, he's looked bigger and stronger. So is he going to be able to increase his power punch with that extra weight? That's another question we got to figure out. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. For some guys, if you're a load of weight and you puff on some of those pounds just to, get up and weight, and you don't bring your power with you, like Devin didn't have power at 135. They call him pillow punch or something, they call him. So how he's going to move up in weight class and have extra power? So I don't know what the camp put in that. Maybe the camp can make you stronger. I don't know, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, the weight, where they put them on weight, but they, they do high metabolism, high reps, but low weight, that kind of can get you stronger. But throwing punches come from, power punches come from throwing your punches correctly, sitting down on your punches and maximizing your punches. I'm teaching the kids that every day in school, man. That's what I'm doing now, man. Look, at the gym, how to maximize your punching is how you throw your punch and how you twist, how much of your body and weight you put into your punches. So, he's a good fighter. He got good camp behind him. Devin Haney or Regis Prograis. I really can't give you my opinion at this moment. I've been watching him. Regis stands a chance, y'all. He hits hard, man, and he sounds committed, like he's in this thing, like he's bringing it. Let's go. And that's a tough fight for anybody. And the question going to come down to, can Devin Haney go 12 rounds or stop Regis early enough without getting hit with the big left hand? The big left hand is powerful. But Regis, I heard him say that he going to surprise the world and show y'all that he can box, that he's going to put combinations together and box, that he's a good boxer as well, that he doesn't even have to rely on slugging and knocking him out. So that's going to be something for us to see. I would like to see. I want to know if Regis could box. That would be something nice to see. Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. It's going to be this Saturday, December 9th, on live on pay-per-view TV. And in my opinion, it's going to be the fight of the year. It's going to be the fight of the year. We're going to find out just how good Devin Haney is. All the talk is coming down now. It's getting closer to the time. One thing I want to mention, though, is to know that as the camps been going back and forth with each other, right? And I think the one of Regis body fitness coaches or trainers or something, he was having a little debate with Devin Haney. He said, you ain't, because Devin Haney went to private school, and because he grew up privileged, and because his father went through the struggle for him, so that, which is a big up for Bill Haney being able to get his family out the hood and raise them up privileged. That's a good thing. But the coach from Regis Prograis camp was kind of making that a negative. Like, you ain't from the hood. Like, being from the hood, you fight hard and you fight strong. And that's true. That's true. Hungry has its place. We has its rewards. Being hungry, growing up in the hood, going through some struggle, that builds you, shapes you, make you strong. I feel you on that. You know what I mean? But there's some positives and negatives about that, man, because being privileged may have you have to avoid some of those loopholes, man. You can get the best trainers, to eat the best food. You got the best environment. You're doing different things, and you ain't having to go through some struggle and worrying and stressing and things you got to get into to get out that hood, man. That hood could be something. So it's some good and bad about both. It's some good and bad about both, being from the hood and fighting or not being able to, man. It's how you make it, man. You might being privileged, man. I ain't never used drugs, or I ain't never been on a certain things. I ain't never had to worry about this and worry about that. So that could have its rewards in life. You know what I mean? That don't necessarily mean that I'm not going to be as tough or as strong as a fighter because I ain't been through the hood struggle. Like, I don't know. But the hood struggle, you go through what you go through. And so this is going to be a big fight, man. I'm trying to figure out who going to win. I need your comments. I need you, let me know who you think. Do you got Devin Haney or Regis Prograis? Is Devin Haney going to be able to work the body real good and keep Regis from being able to catch him with the big power shots? Or is Regis going to at least catch him with that right hand? That's that big power left hand. Now, here's what I also looked at and I noticed. Devin Haney is getting a lot of experience fighting southpaws. You know what I mean? You can't say that, this is something new, because his last few fights that I've seen him fight, he fought a southpaw. His fight against Longmore was a southpaw. So Devin Haney went 12 rounds with a southpaw, a skillful, a talented, experienced southpaw. So it's not going to be like fighting southpaws is going to be such a big thing. I don't know, man. This is Derek Poppy, roll on at Strictly Boxing. I need to know what you think. I need to know, is it Devin Haney going to win or Regis Prograis going to win? Like, share my video, subscribe to my video, hit the bell so I can notify you when videos is coming out. We're going to be going live soon at Strictly Boxing. This is Strictly Boxing with Derek Poppy Rolon. All right, Devin Haney or Regis Prograis? Peace.